Well, welcome back everyone to another session of Sharky Plays Minecraft. We are back in again, and once again we've timed it right as it's as it's about to be night time. Let's pop in bed. A little bit has happened since the last session I recorded. Not a lot of time has actually passed in the real world. I think it's only a day later perhaps, but I did a little bit off camera almost straight after the last session, so I'll give you an update on where we are. If you check out our to-do list, the only thing that we're primarily working on at the moment is enchantments. Last I left you back at the village, fiddling around with villagers, trying to get more cartographers, more librarians, that kind of stuff. And we've got that more or less all sorted now. The village is bustling with a bunch of extra people. Put down some beds, some villagers had babies, all that kind of stuff. And now we have loads of librarians, like maybe 5 or 6 librarians, I think. Each have got like their own specialization. Like there's, in addition to that mending librarian we had, we've now got a librarian that sells Unbreaking 3 books, one that sells Sharpness 5, all sorts of interesting things like that. Hi there in the chat, thanks for tuning in. Just talking about the enchantments that we got sorted out last session, and I did a little bit off camera, so you can probably see all those in the hotbar at the moment. So we had the sword and the shovel previously, sorry, the axe and the shovel previously, but we've now been through and I've done up a really fancy diamond pickaxe and sword. The diamond pickaxe could be slightly more efficient, but it's got fortune 3, it's got unbreaking, so that's the important parts. And then my favourite so far is the diamond sword. I guess it's only my favourite because there's so many enchantments on it compared to the others. It could have a few more, not many, but I'm really happy with that. Not that I'm out in combat an awful lot, but for when I am, it really helps. And I guess in terms of the bigger picture plan of working on enchantments, we should head back to the village at some point and deal with armor. I've got some unbreaking protection, diamond leggings, but everything else is just a bit ho-hum. So we should deal with getting decent armor going at some point too. But that's not the purpose of this session today. As you might have noticed when I first joined in, there's a present sitting next to my bed here. Of course, that's just a regular chest, but because in my local time zone here, it's the day before Christmas Day. It's the 24th of December at the moment for me. So that means that Minecraft automatically retextures all of the chests in the game. Between the 24th and the 26th of December every year, chests all get retextured as present boxes. So that has given me an idea for what I want to do in this session. Now I'm going to put this on the to-do list. I'm just going to write, we'll call it Christmas Surprise. I will try and get it done this session if I can, but it's going to take a little bit of work. Basically, this is a surprise for Novak and Skeevers, who also play on this realm with me. I'm going to go over to our house, and you'll see once I get over there, that room down the bottom there, I think it's been designated as the Christmas room, because there's a nice Christmas tree in there, and some Christmas seating. Well, I've got really grand plans to set up a little bit of music in there. I'm going to have it play a little bit of a Christmas song on the pressure plates when you walk in that door. So what I'm planning to do in this session is to just duck over there, dig out the floor from in there, put a heap of note blocks down, and see if I can't get a little song hooked up. So it's going to be a bit tedious to try and get this all working and see if I can fit it in such a compact space. I'm kind of imagining in my head what I'm going to do is have like a glass floor with everything underneath, so you can kind of see it happen, so you can sort of see the redstone pulse through everything. That's sort of the plan at this stage. So let me let me head down there, and I'll take the secret tunnel, and we will, whoops, back up the ladder briefly there. We'll see if we've actually even got the room, because I can't remember. I think there's room underneath that, like there's space underneath that room, because we've got a few basement chambers. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Some sort of a baddie nearby somewhere. Yep, there's someone in the walls. Thanks for the follow there. Wow. Okay, yeah, so single chests get the red texture, double chests get the green texture. So that's kind of nice. So let's go over and check out. I can still hear that noise. Is he up here somewhere? No? Hello? Are you out here? He'll be underground somewhere. He'll be in a hollow bit of ground. Just moaning in the walls somewhere. Anyway, the plan is, as I said over here, this is the Christmas room. This one. At some point earlier in this month, I think it was Novak that did this. Maybe it was Skeevers. I'm really not sure because it was done when I was offline. But this is the Christmas tree, right? And some nice Christmas seating, sort of red and green, that kind of stuff. What I might do is I'm going to try and decorate this tree. Put just, I don't know, torches, redstone torches, whatever I can come up with, glowstone blocks, something like that around here. It's a pretty low ceiling, which makes it sort of hard for height. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to replace all this floor with glass and have a chamber underneath that's going to play this song. We've got the pressure plates here, of course, to come in and out. So I'm going to have these pressure plates on this side trigger the start of the song and have a big circuitry underneath here. That's the plan. I want to just check that if we dig down here we're not going to run into anything. And for that I want to just really quickly check which way our basement faces. So yeah, the basement on this side stops right there. It goes more this way, but when we go down here, of course, it goes back that way. So down at this depth, let me bring up my Y values. The furthest this goes across here, in fact, it's X in this direction. It goes to an X of 931. So let me go up here. Check out what that is this way. 931. 931's here. So that's fine. That means all of this is just in the stone. So we can definitely break down into that. No trouble at all. That's totally fine. Okay. I can still hear that guy. He must be right underneath us. No. He's not upstairs in someone's bedroom, is he? Yeah. Oops. That's the thing about these pressure plates. It's very easy to lock yourself into someone's place. No. Oh dear, come on, doors. Let me out. That's right, we'll forget about it. And I say that and then he moans straight away. Okay, well look, let's just start by digging up the floor. And seeing what we've got to actually work this out with. Because we've got such a fancy axe now, it's actually quite quick to do this sort of stuff. Well, we'll see what happens when I try and start to dig up some of this dirt with my super efficient shovel. Leave a little bit of the door. Well, see, we don't really want it to go under the tree at all, do we? So, there's a certain sense in which, excuse me, I should be leaving some of this. Let me just do that, because I'm going to need to at least get under the pressure plates as well. Oh, now that's super fast digging. Almost unable to be controlled. How fast that is. Look at this. Because, I mean, this is obviously once upon a time being just ground that's been covered up to make the house. That's kind of fun. That was just grass this far down. I'm going to have to watch the time and make sure I actually sleep at an appropriate time. So I might just pop that into my hotbar so that I can see that it's going to be bedtime. Just because I don't want everything spawning outside while I'm trying to do all this. So we can still get up here. Yeah, we can still get out. Perfect. Okay. Alright, well, what are we going to need? We need to have the note blocks. We need to have an air gap above the note block and then the glass. So we've got to at least go down another one. And I'll just do that. I can hear that guy. He must just be down here somewhere. Okay, so if we put in note blocks here, so at this level, we can have an air gap and then we can have the glass floor. So I'm putting down a bunch of note blocks and a bunch of redstone repeaters between them. So I'm going to need to go start getting some supplies. The tune that I'm putting together will require 14 note. Well, I say 14 note blocks. It's 14 notes. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 14. But I might get a little bit ambitious and maybe add some base and stuff like that too. If I do, I'm going to need a lot more than 14. So let me go and get redstone. What do we need for a repeater? Just stone as well, and redstone torches. Okay, so with a heap of redstone. Now that's all been nicely compressed. There's plenty of redstone. Stone. For that, that'll be in. Yeah, it's like 2 stone there. Yeah. Well, don't know where our cobble. It's going through cooking. Oh, okay. Should have thought to check there first, shouldn't I? Well, let's get the stone from there. Perfect. Okay. We'll just make a bunch of these into redstone torches. There we go. Oh, let me check what note blocks are needed. Okay, well that's obvious. But we're going to need a heap more wood, which is fine because we just dug up a whole heap of the floor. So let's convert a bunch of this into planks. And I can mix types of wood. Nice. And there's 6. The 7th one. That'll at least get us started. Well, we might as well at least make it 14. I said we were going to need 14 minimum, so look at that. It's exactly 14. Fluked that pretty hard. Yeah. Okay, let's not leave the front door open. So we need some redstone signals coming out from the front door here. So let me just see. I need to play around with redstone just to check how this is going to work. Let's see, is that going to get powered by standing on the pressure plate here? It does. Right, so that's all we need. Okay, so let's see. Let's put down a note block. Okay, and if I bring this up, this should tell me, yeah, okay. So that's, I think that was an F sharp. I'll give you a bit of music theory here. Value of 0. So then that takes us up to a G. First note needs to be an A. G sharp A. But that's going to be an A too low. So A sharp B. C, C sharp D, D sharp E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A. I think that's an A. I really hope it's an A. Let me just take a real quick moment and check if that actually is an A. But everything's relative. I should have this up in the window, just for reference. I might leave this minimized in the background, just so that I do know. Well, I say 15. 15 is an A. Would you look at that? Perfect. I'm gonna just hide this over in the corner here. Just like that. Okay. Alright, so now I've got a little picture in the corner of my screen. You guys should be able to see this. So 15 is that A. So I'm going to stick some repeaters after the getting a crafting bench in here. I don't have them on now. I'm just checking. It does it. That's great. I'm just checking here. There's a crafting bench nearby, but that's going to be a pain. I really need one just with me. So yeah. So I'm going to make a bunch of repeaters. But who needs me? I have no blocks, so might as well. And yeah, let's see. We can. So that's quick, and so that's quick, and that's slow. Right? So if I put another note block down after it. So I'm just testing this out to start with, to make sure that I understand what the redstone's doing. So that was fast, right? If I put that in its slowest, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have that for my biggest gap, and we'll have that for my smallest gap. Okay. So we want to get this one up to the B, which if this guy's 15, that's going to make this 17. Okay. Right. Makes sense. Okay. But I'm going to need to be able to snake like 14 of these, right? So I can't just have this coming straight like this. I'm going to have to do some sort of a snaky thing around here. So 14 of these is going to require like a note block and a repeater after it for 27 things, right? So if I line this around here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it's gonna nearly do a complete lap around the outside. If I don't do this, if I just stay in here, it's gonna do basically a complete lap of that. So if I okay, oh, that's time. So I'm just playing this through my head. What I'm going to do, and in terms of like bass notes and stuff like that, if I'm putting extra stuff in here, so it could be 2 notes here, up to a 3rd note in some places. So I've got to allow for 3 notes. So 3 things have to go up and turn around, and 3 things have to come back. So I'm thinking 3 things coming up, 3 things turning around, 3 things going back. Right? Let me block some of this back in. So this is 3 here, and they're coming up this way, and then they're turning, and they're coming back this way. Right? So I can have 3 things here that sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's only done like 14. I needed like 20, didn't I? So that's just nowhere going to be enough. So I can't fit 3 notes worth in here. What if I did 2 notes worth? I could go up, and then I could, so I could snake or I could spiral. Like if I took this back out, we could have 2 notes coming up here, and these 2. If you come across here, go back down this way, and go off this way, like a spiral. Yeah. So if I came here, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turning, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27. Yeah, it's going to be awful tight. It might not make it. I might need to cut out a tiny bit more floor, which I really don't want to have to do. It's going to be very, very tight. I think let's just start making it and see what happens. Let's see. So, going to need something like this. So I'm just break I'll break all this back apart here. So let's put they're both going to get played, right? Oh yeah, because yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to just dig back in ever so slightly. So maybe that's going to be the thing about this shovel that's going to get to me now. The shovel's going to be too powerful for just little digging like this. Maybe I have like a secondary shovel for just little stuff. I could just literally use my hands. Yeah. So that's going to send that back there. Forwards like that. We hit both note blocks, and that's going to start us off. Okay. No. Really? Okay. Well, that does the job. Okay, well, let's get this tuned up. So this is the one that had to be back up that 15 again. Oh, what's it on? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to have to be thinking of this. So this, well, see if I'm doing it properly. Melody on the right, bass on the left. So, melody can be on dirt. That's fine. Bass needs to be on wood. Let's see. How does that sound? Okay. Over that. So this one needs to be the one that's on 15 then. So that's our first note. Our bass is a C. Let's just have a quick look at my. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So that C can be like, say, a 6, that ought to. So just have this all the way back at 6. Okay. Yep. That'll do nicely. Okay, so I'm sticking a repeater in here. Pushes this signal forward, and it's along. Then we've got to go to a B, which will be the 17. That one's going to be another long. And then 2 short A's, which is a pair of 15s. Oops. Doom. So these are a pair of 15s. A pair of shorts. Let's see. So that's going to be like that. for this one, I'm going to have to be able to turn the signal around the corner. So I have to be able to do that. I will, of course, have to break this now. That's fine. I'm using that as my step up now. Yeah, this is this grass that might slowly spread to everything. So then we need 2 short G's, which are a pair of 13s. Okay, we'll just test how this is going. This is going to work. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, see, I thought something weird was happening there. Let me just sort of... Gonna have to work out what's happening with the multiple different paths here. I think for now, let's just do that. Oh, yeah, they're 15s, but I didn't actually set them. They're supposed to be 13s. Oh, I thought it was not time. Not quite. Okay, it's just getting dark down here. Oh, that slows it down, turning the corner. Of course it does. I'm wondering why the tempo's a bit off there. Oh, or does it? Nope, no it doesn't. It literally doesn't. Okay. It must have been a bit of lag. Alright. Here's the tricky part now. My poor, incredible shovel. Just too powerful for its own good. Break that by hand. So and of course we're going to have a base problem now. Base is running around the outside. I need to go one more in this direction for the outside. Which means when we turn around here, so can I afford this and come back this way? Come back up here. So this line here, and then we come up this line. I can turn one earlier, but am I literally able to? If I bring this back to say there, is that going to get triggered? I genuinely don't know, and I really don't think it will. Let me put a note block here and just see. I don't know why I did that with the clock at all, but anyway. Yeah, like that's not going to get triggered, is it? We'll just put one of those to test. Oh dear, what sort of lag is that? Yeah. So is there something I can do in the short term to get that there? I think the bad was I'm going to have to snake around the long way, which is what I didn't want to have to do. But we are going to tear up a heap of this in order to snake this around. So if the base is coming there, we'll be able to get the base on the corner, but that's not as big an issue. I can have the repeater come out to any side, right? So I could have this repeater come out here, like that, right? So this is and then this is a pair of short A's. There's one there. It comes. There's a note block there. I need to turn that way. Whoops. I need to turn that way. Okay. So that's a 15. This is going to be 15. We need a pair of 13s. So that's pair of 13s and they're with the 14. Pair of 13s and they're short. Alright, let me just check this is going to work. Yep. So a pair of short 13s. Gonna need a long 20. I'll do that. Like that. There's a long 20. And then short 8. No, it's a long 8. And 2 short 8s. And I can't have the repeater come this way because I'm in the gym corner. I have the repeater come out this way. So these are 2 short 8s. And a long. Let's see. Oh dear, so that's where I was. Yep. We need a long 10, long 15, long 12. 10, 15, 12, 13. Long, so 10, 15, 12, and there's the 13th one right there. Now no blocks. Of course, and then more wood. Remember all those numbers I said? They're all long. Oh, torches, of course. Okay. So, what were they? We needed 10, 15, 12, 13, 10, 15, 12, 13, 8. Let's see if it works. There you go, can you tell what it is yet? Nice. It just is a nice little corkscrew spiral. So what we're going to do now is keep the base rain around the outside. And I've got the one base note already, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 more base notes. So let's get 7 more note blocks in here. Yeah, of course, I'm going to need a heap more of this. Let's just do that. Oh, wow, that only goes 5. I'll do 6. Oh, come on, one more. Got to do. There we go. Here's our 7. So we need it on da 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 da. Yeah, because I could put that one either side, but I think that would trigger like the others. Like, if they're side by side like that, they'll conduct the redstone to each other, will they? Like, does that work? Like, that was the problem with the start, wasn't it? Or that's how the start is. Yeah, they do. So, that's fine. I sort of didn't think of that, so I don't actually need a second track. I could... You know what? This is gonna... So I've just sort of had a light bulb moment. Instead of having these like wings sticking out on the side, instead of having our original snake with like a wing sticking out the side around it, could I just put these in series, one in front of another? Like, a repeater come in, do 2, and then have a repeater come out the other side. Like, the note block conducts the signal right through it, doesn't it? Let me... Well, to test this, I need 2 of these back. Let me just take these 2 back. Here's my little test. I need these together. So, will that fire? Yep. So... That's not setting the second one off, is it? So... Put that there. That's setting them both off, isn't it? Yeah. So if there was another repeater, or just some redstone, so I can see whether or not it's going to work. Doesn't matter if it's going outside like that. No, I'm not seeing any signal. So the real test is if I put another repeater down. Yeah, is it firing that? And I do need more repeaters. Well, actually I don't know that I do, but I will make one. Yeah, I know I'm going to fix those nodes. They're all a bit off at the moment, the base ones. Anyway, alright, pair of torches. Okay, just for testing purposes. And I won't be able to see it from behind, so I'm going to have to the redstone loop around so that I can see. Yes, it doesn't. So it does fire them both off as note blocks, but it doesn't control the signal, like doesn't maintain the signal strength into the next repeater. So I can end the song like that, definitely, but I can't have had that in the middle. Okay, that's fine, that's really all I needed to know. But you know what's not Christmassy? This guy moaning in the basement. I'm gonna have to find him and sort him out. I like how it's now accidentally going off every time I walk in. Also, all these bass notes need to have the wood underneath them that a bass note should have. So let's fix that by putting wood underneath all of them. These are the two that we stole. I believe it was there and there. And I think I'll do it on that ring. And I can actually do that one inside that side. Now that we know what we're doing, the fact that they fire off two side by side, we can be a bit more efficiently packed about this. So I'm actually going to move that over to that side. Yep. Yes, because they both fire off, even though it's signal's going up that way. This can actually go up one further. Yeah, but if I shut this up and have these go off, it won't transmit the signal through. So I have to do it like that. Okay, we need to make sure wood's under the rest of all of these. We're under this one. And also I've got to actually set the notes on the outside ones. I haven't even done that yet. I'm going to set the notes on the base ones. I ought to make a bit nicer of a floor in here. Like this grass could spread, it's not going to. I should put down like a nice floor. Okay. Let's see. So, what are our base notes at? So, this one's been tuned to 6, which gets us that C. C. Then we need this one to be a B, so that's got to be a 5. Back here. Then we're going to have to jump from that all the way up to a 10 in the next one. Then back down to the 5 again. Then that one's on a 1. And that's C, which is up to 6. Then we need the D, which is the 8. And the G, which was the 1 again. Whoops. Left clicked instead of right clicked, or vice versa. Okay. Does this do it? There's a little bit of lag there that time. Are those bases all correct? So, start with the 6, which is the C. Then go to the 5, which is the B. And go up to a 10. 10. So that's the B, which is number 5. And G is 1, isn't it? It's off the screen, so I can't see. Yeah, G is 1. So we're in the key of G. Have I said that yet? Yeah. So that G is 1. 1. C to 6. The D7 right before the end, which is the 8. Yep, that's an 8, and then the 1 again at the end. Yep, it's all correct. So musically, that should be fine. I love the little random bits of lag. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Okay, so it's time for us to work out what we're going to do to tidy this up. We're going to need glass on the top, so I should get a whole heap of that cooking up while we just work out what we're doing, because I think we've got no glass. Also, it's going to accidentally set off every time we walk in there now. Now, I mean, I'm saying accidentally, but I mean, it's literally its design purpose to go off every time we walk in there. I'm just checking the glass chest. Oh, look at that. There's actually 19 glass in here. I don't think that's enough. Do we have sand? We have sandstone. Put a bunch of this dirt up here. There's random bits of that. I'm just going to go quickly grab a bit of sand. And go to the desert. Oh, this is practically night time. I have left my bed in here. Let's take the bed with us. I say we take the bed with us, but he'll just sleep. No, let's take the bed with us. Yeah, I gotta find this guy. He's gonna drive everyone nuts if they're in here listen to this nice music. that little bit of lag at the end, that little moment of hesitation. Where's the sugar cane going? That's a little just in the floor. Isn't that nice? Go average. I think I mentioned this previously in the last session. Now that we've got a shovel that just annihilates deserts, it gets us like endless quantities of sand in no time at all. Growing sugarcane is kind of a slow way of doing things. Right, let me just show you this. Ready? I showed you this last time, didn't I? I mean, you literally saw this when I was digging the basement. The way it used to break dirt. Well, sand's got the same breaking speed as dirt. Breaking speed, mining speed, what am I saying? You know, so it's just amazing. Again, it's not real with precision. I tried to do a little bit of precise cutout here. That, plenty of sand. I'll turn that straight into glass. So that's our glass floor. We're looking down through. We should put something else as the actual ground below it. I'm not going to trigger it this time. Just want to have a little look in there. That one bit of grass there, as good as it is, it's not spreading anywhere. So we should consider some sort of an underneath block. The floor down there. But we could just put this birch back down. That's the underneath block. I feel it should be something a little bit more Christmassy. Not that I know what that's going to be. I just had a sudden thought. Stained glass. What if we look down through a checker plate of red and green stained glass? Ooh. That'd be interesting. So that's just going to slowly turn into a glass for us. It doesn't solve the floor problem. Like, we've got all these stone bricks. I know that's probably making these for some purpose. But, what do we have? Our nether wart blocks. And coloured wood seems to be the name of the game. All this sort of stuff. Like there's our Christmas reds and greens, right? But I was thinking, maybe a terracotta. So red terracotta and green terracotta might be nice. I don't know what terracotta again. Okay, well that's just dyeing terracotta, yeah. Well, terracotta I cook clay, isn't it? Famous recipe. See, I never deal with terracotta. Yeah. So I won't click on that little overwrite the sand or something silly like that. But yeah, I cook up a block of clay. So we do have clay. So we can make terracotta. So here's red terracotta. The green terracotta, I'm going to need green dye, which means I need cactus. I don't think cactus. This is the first time I've ever needed cactus. I've got some red dye, perfect. We'll take that. All of that is happens. Look at that one extra repeat. Just put these two in there. So some torches. What am I saying? We need cactus. Now, that's going to be up in the organics chest. Be up in here. Probably in here. Look at that, cactus. So we're gonna cook some of that into. Let's cook 8 of it into cactus green. And then add it to the queue. So there's cactus to cook. Yeah, it's in the queue. This sand is done. I mean, in fact, let's hurry the sand along. So I'll just put that back there. I've been on the other end of the queue. Because we've got a bit more glass now. Should be enough to get us going. We've got to cook up clay anyway, make terracotta as well. So there's just some terracotta. I don't even know how much. That's only going to give us 16. But maybe that's not so bad. Oh. Hang on, how has that happened? That's not what I wanted. The sand still jumps the queue. So I've got to let the cactus fall in before I put the sand in the hopper in the chest, because it went through the hopper and fell down and it prioritized it because there was already sand in there. So yeah, now if I do that, now I can put the clay up front and the sand next. There we go. Queue these up in order I want them to happen. There'll be some nice XP on this for whoever wants it done. There we go. So the green dye coming out of this. So we've got red dye, we've got green dye, and we've got just basic terracotta, which we can make a bit extra. So just cycling them once again. Okay. Yeah. Just want to get some terracotta out of here. 8 terracotta means I can make some green ones. And I can work out what the plan is. Okay. So we've got red and green terracotta. So ready for that song. Nice. So some of this is going to be just dirted back up. Like this line thing. So we have ordinary wood covering some of this back up there. But the exposed bits, what I'm thinking is if I have a checkerboard of red and green glass we're looking down, then I ought to have corresponding red and green terracotta underneath that lines up with the glass directly above it. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to just plan out what the checkerboard pattern's going to look like above. And oh, I literally chucked away all the dirt. In a dirt chest. Of course I have. That didn't trigger it. That's because it only triggers from that pressure plate. Of course. Of course it does. Yeah, I did that, didn't I? Let me just pinch one of those and do sleepy time again in a moment. And then we can sleep among the notebooks. Where's the bed? I couldn't see the bed. So we want there to be redstone on both of those. But then we have this issue again, where it comes down here. So what we need is to have a block coming down there. Yeah. Another piece of dirt. Another piece of dirt. Like that. That stops the redstone doing that. See, so now it has to run down, around, and it comes in. It can't go under like that. So this one triggered it, and also that one triggered it too, as it stayed on. Let it go off. Perfect. What if we somehow walk on both pressure plates? Let me out. Yeah. Yeah, it's having a bit of fun. You can sort of start one when one's halfway going through it. I'm just being silly. Let's get more. Let me out! Let me out! Let's get more dirt, and all of the smelting should be well underway by now. More of that, more of this, more of those. Yeah. I chucked all that dirt back in these chests just without thinking. Yeah. Yum. Of course, door open, both song. Bit jittery that time. So I need to close up some of that. You don't want to be able to see that. Now, we will actually see this dirt edge when we look down in it. So, imagine the glass. You'll see that dirt edge. So, I'm going to have to figure out something to replace that, in fact. But, for now, that's fine. If I start the checkerboard pattern in this corner here, go across this way. So this is red. Actually, I should follow this, shouldn't I? That determines it entirely. Like, that's completely set the checkerboard. So I can't do anything except what this is doing, which is fine. So this is red, so this is green, so this is red, so this is green. Yeah. So this is red, so this is green, so this is red, so this is green. So under there is going to be green. So let's that's green, which means I can just start checkerboarding away. Anything that's visible in that alternation. Right. vanillas. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch more. Just looking around what we've got. Yeah. That was a nice one. No lag in that one. So we're just cooking up more sand into glass. So we've actually, this is all the terracotta we've got. So I am going to need to turn more clay into terracotta. And for that, I am unfortunately using all the rest of that clay. There was no, yes, there's orange and yellows and stuff. I can't re-dye stuff that's already been dyed. That's literally just 4 more, which is a start. I don't know if I'm going to need all that glass, but I've got it. As I say, I'm bad at estimating this sort of stuff sometimes. I get to 16, and then really well. Use one of them and one of them. But we'll have to go get some more clay, surely. So there's some more red and green. The other thing is it's going to be dark down here, and I need like glowstone to light this up. I wish I had glowstone on the floor. Oh, I can put it in the walls, because we said it's going to be visible. Aha! Okay. Okay, it's starting to come together. The ideas are happening. One piece of remaining grass. So where do you see you go? Oh, now it's going to get tricky. That's red. That's green. That's red. Oh, wow. Is that all the green? Is everything else red? Let me check that out now. That's red. 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 It's just the way it's ended up. But you have a heap of red. So, yep, red and red. Alright, so I need 3 more red. If you look at that, you know what that means? There's 2 green terracotta there. There's what? Oh, it doesn't matter because I got to dye them 8 at a time, don't I? Or do I? Can I just dye them 1 at a time? We'll find out with the one that's left here. Moment of truth. What happens if I dye 1? Nope. So it's got to be 8 at a time. Okay. Well, we need 7 more terracotta to turn some red, which means we're going to need 7 clay. It's 28 clay balls. So we're just going to go dig up a bit of clay in nearby river. Just head upstream a bit so as not to mess up the river right out the front of our face. And that's not the river over in the village or anything else. Pop in the bed. Let's see how some underwater digging goes. Is this clay? It is. I'll get more than we need. But hearing that zombie there has just reminded me. I don't think I've heard the one in down in the Christmas room recently. I think he might have stopped. Slash despawned. But he's not just going to stop. You know what I mean? So there's a bit of clay on these edges here. So we'll just get this couple of bits. Since we're here, I'm nearly drowning. Okay. That way we can at least replenish a bit of what we took. Oh wow, that's a lot more than what we took. Oh, it's because it's a fortune. No, it's not. Oh. Okay, that's just, yeah. Oh, that's fine. We've just got a lot, that's all. For a minute now I'm like, oh, it's because we've got a fortune shovel, so I'm getting more drops of clay than otherwise normally would, but that's just not how that worked at all. Because otherwise you could dupe clay, couldn't you? Because mining a single block drops 4 clay all the time, right? Because you can put 4 clay back to make a block. So if fortune could ever increase that above 4, you could start with 1 clay and have infinite clay. Which seems like an exploit, right? So, can't be true. Okay, so what did we need? 7 extra terracotta. So let's get that cooking. Put the rest of this clay there. There we go, look at that. So much more than what we started with. And we'll just pop that back. And I'll actually put this down here. And so running back and forth, we're not going to need any more green. So I'll put the green there. We're actually done with the green dye. We're going to use one more red dye. I say that, but we need to dye the glass. So let's not get ahead of ourselves and put that all away. In fact, I'm going to need more red dye. That's fine. I'll manage. Okay, 2 more terracotta coming out. We can dye them. There we go. Like I was just sort of random crafting benches on our way that we'd stop at various points. Right. So I only needed 3 of these, I think. Ready for the song. Now that was a lame version. Wonder how long it's going to take before everyone gets annoyed at this song. Like, it's fun now, but I can see it get real annoying. We can actually break this crafting table, because we can use these node blocks to climb out. Okay, well that's all that done. We should spend a moment thinking about the walls, and where we're going to put torches, glowstone torches. Yeah, blocks of glowstone, like glowstone lamps, or other equivalent things. Oh wow, that's unexpected, and one of them looks like he's got an enchanted thingo. You know what? I'm gonna take them on. Let's go on a side quest real quick. Let's think of something. They were heading this way, weren't they? Okay. Oh, there they are. We literally ran past them. Okay. One of them looked like he was enchanted. Yeah. Have we successfully managed to despawn them? No. They've just gone for a real run. Wow, they've got the high ground advantage, don't they? But they're going to shoot each other real good. Why do I sink into the ground every now and then? It's just because I'm going down the edge. But... Okay, we're... Yep, I was just about to say we're going to die. And, yeah, we've done this thing where we teleport back to the world spawn. I had this written down. Teleport... let's see. I'm doing this from total memory. This is going to be so embarrassing. Minus... I'm going to go into creative mode, just because I'm going to end up teleporting into the ground or into the sky or something like that. That's really awkward. It's because I was just standing there trying to block with a shield, not actually attacking. I don't know what I was doing. Let's see. It's like minus 92. 70 puts us up in the air a bit. And then 1600. Is this... Hello, is this the base? It could be negative 6. I could have the positives and negatives the wrong way. That's always possible. 92, 70, and negative 1600. I'm just looking to see if I'm even in the close to the vicinity. What is mean? Oh, that's my current coordinates. What do these mean? A, E, P, R, S. Oh, yeesh. Yeah, look, that's not what I want at all. I thought it was the thing that was like teleport to last death. Um, oh, it's like 9:23. Yeah, yeah. Remember when at the very start of this session when we were counting where the base wall was and we were looking at like 9:31? That's what this is. That's what this is. I'm in the ground, aren't I? Yeah. Need to be higher than this. 9:23, 80, 600. Look at that. See? See? I knew that. And negative 600 is a bit far. It's negative 600 and a bit. But that's almost right where I died. It turned up right here, and I died just here, where all these arrows are. Since we're cheating, I just want to see, where did the villager patrol go? I mean, I at least got the banner from that guy. It's kind of fun. I died, so it also means that I lost that debuff without not being able to enter a village. That's so awkward. Because it's captured on stream now and everything. I genuinely don't know what I was thinking. I was just like playing around with them, sort of blocking and watching them shoot each other. I saw my own health go down, and I didn't say it out loud, but I thought I need to step away and just quickly eat, so I can start to regen a bit of health. But no, they're just off on an adventure, or they've despawned. So I don't think we're finding them again. I wonder if they've gone over and pillaged this village. It was a little further away. Perhaps a more permanent question is, are there even any villagers left alive here? I can see a single nitwit over here. No? My apologies, sir, you look like an actual villager. Maybe. I can't tell by your bio. No, you're not. You are a nitwit. I take it all back. Because this guy's an actual villager. You are a leather worker. Wow, I've genuinely never dealt with a leather worker. It'll be because of the cauldron. Huh. Okay, let's... Yes, I did see that. I just threw the diamond sword. Whew. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Without a creative. Let's pretend like none of this ever happened. Yeah, you guys can just fast forward the stream 10 minutes. You'll never even mind what just happened for the last little while. There's that guy on the floor again. We're gonna have to deal with him. This one makes happy. Ah, there you go. Everything is forgotten. Oh, I picked up his crossbow as well. Oh, nice. That'll explain why we've got a chest full of half a dozen crossbows for people that do this sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, we're going to pretend this didn't happen. So what were we even doing? I saw him. We were talking about what to put on the walls, glowstone, the other, it's quite dark in here. Let's go put these things in the chest and and check out what we've got in terms of glowstone and stuff like that. This one here. Yeah, all these crossbows and things. Let's just add one to the pile. And the ominous banner, I think, just goes in the miscellaneous down here. I remember seeing it in this. Yeah, there's one more. Perfect. And we don't have the debuff. Yeah, we died. So But we have lost the chest plate. So, just because we're so frivolous with the amount of armor we have, let's just take another gold one. I mean, I could go a chainmail one, but gold. Oops, that was the glass on the chest plate. Yeah. Okay, so in the nether chest we had these glass things. Oh, is that 2 glass tiers? Nice. Yes, we've got shroom lights. Oh, we've got glowstone dust. I don't know what a shroom light really looks like, how much it illuminates. I feel like it doesn't illuminate much. Let's put him back. Let's just test out a bit of glowstone. I think glowstone's going to look Christmassier. And if I break that with my Fortune 3 pickaxe, I get 4 back. Perfect, because I used 4 to make it. That's only 9. That's a few extra. Okay. See if that's enough. Let's scatter that in walls. See what it looks like. And cue the song. Toot toot. Okay. So I think we have to do it from this end because this can be the darkest end. So put one there. And working on the symmetry, I ought to put one there. Look at that. 2 again, 2 again. Perfect. Line up quite nicely. Yep. Alright, we're coming for you, sir, eventually. Look at that. It's actually not too bad the way that's worked out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. That's a bit unfortunate. This one is another one of these. Redstone briefly reconnects. Redstone. Oh, okay. Because I put that block there in the other order. Yeah. So we'll break that. Put dirt back down. Then put dust back down. Oh, is it because it's glowstone, not dirt? Oh no, it's because of the other way around we've done this, isn't it? Like, hi. And yeah, I'm gonna have to break this wood, or just get in here a bit better. If I do that, now put the redstone down. Oh, it does. So the glowstone genuinely is allowing redstone under it. And that no longer triggers it properly. Yep. Okay. Well, that's determined it. That can't be glowstone there. Yeah. So did we get another 4? We did. Beautiful. So we have to put the dirt back there. We just did some sneaky shield work there. Yeah, that redirects it back around there, as it should be. Okay, so temporarily a little setback there, but we got that fixed. Oh, so I'll leave that there. All fixed. Do. Beautiful. Alright. More of these in. So if we can't do one there, so that one, 2, so we're gonna have one like here. And that's sort of this sort of dark patch here. It's where all the slack catches up then. Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's just dear. Keep retriggering it. But that's fine. It's gonna be fine. Then you're gonna see that one under there. Okay, so if that's all glowstone, the rest of this needs to be something else. So I'm done with that. You know, like maybe just ordinary stone, stone bricks, perhaps. Can't do it. Oh, sleep time. Could we do just more of this floor? So it looks like the floor just drops straight down. You know, like all birch logs. So, you know, like this. How does that look? Apart from the fact that one's facing the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, it's going to be a problem for these end-on ones, because you'll see this end. Like I'm saying, it's a problem. It's just look at it. Boy, he sounds close. Yeah, it's going to look weird. And in fact, we're also going to get some exposed ends here. So I'm going to have to do that. Alright. This will... Oh, accidental, I promise. Like, I'm going to have to do this. Yeah. In order to keep that going. We don't want to see the exposed end. That one was kind of okay. That's fine. I'll put that back in here. Alright. Let's get all this out, because we're not doing it like this. And these. So I'll figure something out. But that solves that issue. But we are going to need this same thing happening along here. It's fine along here. We'll see more of that. But on this edge, we need some as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There's 15. Yeah. I'm worried that sort of didn't work. On the top, it looks fine, which is kind of almost the priority. And then it rolls down the side. It's just the corners that go a little bit funny, but I literally don't think that can be helped. That's just the way this is. The most important thing is that, whoops, is that from the top it looks fine. Of course, now we've made it impossible for us to get out. So we'll just throw temporary dirt down. It will break that note. Like that note doesn't work now. So in fact, let's just do that. So get back a note. So as we drop down the sides, we have to transition to something else. Let's see, so we still haven't sorted out what that is. Could it just be entirely glowstone? Well, it can't, because that square, that one, the crosshairs one right now, that can't be glowstone. It's got to be something like dirt. It's going to redirect that properly. Do we do a kind of brick? Do we do a kind of terracotta? We've got a red terracotta left over. Now here goes stone. We've got stone bricks. I think do we just do it stone bricks? We've got so much of it. Right, let's put this red terracotta away. I can do orange terracotta. Do yellow. Just because there's so much yellow. I'm thinking, do I checkerboard down the sides? That might get a little bit of the top. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's see how yellow looks. It's a bit of a grimy colour, but I'm thinking with the glowstone it might work. Yeah, I could buy this. I really could. So I'm presuming my hands to dig this out because, of course, we now have the curse of the shovel that is too good for its own good. Which means we can't just do any normal digging with it. It's purely for mining type digging, where we have to get everything as quick as we can. And how could we possibly know at the time? We were making a shovel that would be literally too good. What's happened here? Oh. And that will be visible, yes. I forgot that sort of steps out that little bit of edge there. Because of course the tree is there. I don't want to move the whole tree. I could have moved the whole tree across. But we need like a 1 block air gap around the tree. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break these and place them anyway, so we can fix the redstone up. But you can see in here from above, so I'm actually gonna have to fix this whole red chamber. let's just do the whole thing. Actually, I don't need to do those. But anyway, definitely don't need to do that, 'cause you can't see that. I don't need to do half of this. Just doing this so I don't have to think about what's visible and what's not visible. Don't need that torch anymore, not with that glowstone here. So let's put down that. And then these two. And that. Okay. Right. So we should be good now. So we're going to load it in there. Yeah, we can see that. I don't think I need to hide that. I mean, I sort of could, but I don't think we need to. Not at all. Okay. So that's done. So it's time to dye some glass. Actually, it's time to have a sleep. That's what it is. I want to become famous. I just saw that in the chat. No, I think I'll pass. I'm just sneaking into the kitchen to use the crafting bench. Let's see. So, some red glass, some green glass. Come on. Go. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, put some red down. Okay, how nice this looks. At least I think it looks nice. Okay, well, we definitely need more green, need more red. Red dye from red flowers. Or do I think the roses get like 2, don't they? Yeah, that should be plenty. Some more reds and some more greens. Watches it's totally not enough. I say plenty, but do. Yep. because I just used up all the red and there's still more needs to be done. So, totally not enough. I literally can't place another one. It's going to be floating in the middle. So we need another 8 green, another 8 red. Let me count red real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, I'm going to need more than that. So 8 green, 16 red. I think we're taking one of these. So just 8 green. That's 16 red. If you've been watching this whole stream, are you sick of this song yet? Do, 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 do. Correct me if there's no, by the way. No, you're not sick of this song. Look at that, it's like a dance floor. Beautiful. Unfortunately, because of the colours, you kind of can't see everything down there so much anymore. And what's more, you can't really even see the walls now. Oh, that's awkward. We have an extra red though, don't we? And we'll just let that despawn down there. Yeah, like you sort of can't see the yellow walls as much. When you're looking through the green, it sort of looks yellow. When you're looking through the red, it sort of looks like everything. So you're looking through red and green, and yeah, you can see a bit of redstone contraption there. But yeah. So what we'll do now is decorate the tree up a bit. Let's go. Let's go get rid of all this, but maybe we want some of this just briefly. Can I replace the top of that with a bit of glowstone? Like that would be the star on the top of the tree. There we go. And put stained glass in here. Is that going to look alright? Yeah. I don't want to destroy it because I'd have to go and get more leaves. But I'm thinking, do I put red here? Yeah, see, I'm too worried to mess this up. Yeah. There's just some torches around the place. I can't put torches on leaves. Yes, I can't. Now, I'll put torches on there. I'll put torches there, and redstone torches in every second one. Is that going to look weird? The answer is most definitely maybe. I have like lanterns in here. I've never really used the lanterns before. We've what's in the miscellaneous chest? We've literally got that one here, yeah. But and we've got heaps in the village. I'm not going to the village to get a heap. Oh, we can put a bell in there. That'd be interesting. Oh, like that. I probably can't hang it under the leaves, especially with the torches there. But yeah, okay. So I wonder whether that would serve better instead of the glowstone, but perhaps not. Yeah, I'm just literally putting it just in the room. A bit of internal decorations. You know, it needs to be close to the tree. Just so it's seen as part of this corner. You know what? Let me go get that bell, and we should get some chests because they're the presents after all. Right? Yeah, this way. In the wooden chest, we do have a bunch of presents. Let's get one of those bells. Sure, know that can part with one. What else? What else is Christmassy? You can tell I haven't given this a lot of extensive thought, can you? So, can I hang a bell from the... I can. I can. Can I hang that from the tree? Oh, it's got to hang from something. Okay. Well, yeah. So everyone sits here, opens their Christmas presents, that kind of stuff. Let's put some boxes out. Oh, that is all. Sleep time. I feel like there just needs to be one around the back. Yeah, there could be one at the front here, really. Let's we got wilderness. Let's just make a couple. That's one chest, two chests, three chests, four chests. Wait for it to be the other way. Let's have this one facing this direction. And yes, I do have to deal with that creepy guy before we're done. Yeah, one over back there. Nice. Look how nice that looks.
I don't know what I can do to replicate tinsel or baubles or anything like that. Just because of how small the tree is in terms of individual blocks. I'm just looking through. I mean, you know, well, let me get to a crafting table so you can see. Full 3x3 recipes. You know, we've got. I didn't see. Concrete powder. Wow. Blocks of emerald. Ooh, block of gold. Now that would go better as the star than a block of glowstone, wouldn't it? Really. Block of gold at the top. Maybe a block of diamond. Yeah. Yeah, block of gold at the top's coming up nicer, I think. This is more brilliant yellow. When I saw that block of diamond, I just thought about presents and stuff to put in these chests. If I got 4 anyway, specifically, so does me. So I just filled them with like arbitrary things. What's this got now? We can put some glass back in the glass chest. Yep. And I guess we can do those as well. Put that back there. This can go in the glass chest. I'll just hang on to the crafting table at the moment. We don't need that much dirt on this. We can put the stone back there. Don't need quite all that much redstone. Let me put the green dye back first. No, it wasn't that. It was here. Yeah. So I'm looking for precious things that could be in the chests. Right? Here's our star on the top. But we have blocks of diamond. Actually, yeah, block was 9. So some blocks of redstone. Block of 9. Just withdrawing from there. There's some golden apples. They're nice presents. Coal. Yep, someone's definitely getting coal. Well, not someone, but you know what I mean. Definitely getting coal. Someone should be getting some gold. We've got golden apples, we can have golden carrots. Coal. Just filled with coal. Okay, I feel like that's probably okay. Do you have any other dodgy gifts? Glass or lodestone. I suppose we should have food, shouldn't we? Like, this is all precious stuff. I mean, these are fancy foods. Rotten flesh and booby prize. Guilty membranes. Spider eyes. Bones. Just had a thought, but I'm going to go with that. Okay. Compass. Yeah. Series. Yeah. Cat. Yeah. How about just a present? That's a bit of Inception. Wooden stuff. Oil hearts. Dirt. Terracotta. Glass. The coal, of course. Torches. Oh look, there's lanterns. Yeah. Maybe we take a few more of them to hang up. Really. And yes, we're going to bust through that wall at the end of this session and find out where this zombie stuff is from. Oh, we should grab lapis. Let's see, no, we're doing some more enchanting. All the bland things. Anything's just one, it's almost not worth it. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, yeah, stuff from here. Yeah, fancy tools and stuff. Yeah. Oh, buckets. Fishing rod. Caution, 3 golden hair. Oh, we're making troubles. Oops. Various forms of armor. That's in the way. Yeah, and yeah, well, let's take that. Did that just not work? No, it did. It lagged. Okay. Let's put that one in the center there. I mean, it doesn't emit light like the glowstone does, but it looks fancy. Let's put these other lanterns up around the place. Try not to be too geometric about this, but at the same time, I'm being entirely geometric about this. Need to come across one. And this other one. I mean, I can't help myself. It's just the way that this goes. Right there. That's the line with that one. That's the line with that one. Yeah. Perfect. Right. Accidental. Okay, so I feel. Oh, sleep time. I feel like the one around the back is the one that gets all the coal. Right. Put 2 coal for some of it. I feel like I really shouldn't. It should all just be individually 1 coal. 17, 18. So I can start and end it with a block coal. I can turn these into blocks. And all the other stuff that I've got here that should be blocks as well. Blocks of lapis. Block of diamonds. Blocks of gold. And blocks of emerald. Okay. Food was the other thing that I said. Food and stuff. Flowers. Yes, someone should get a bunch of flowers. Roses and lilacs. That seems nice. Cooked meat is not really a good idea. Sweet berries. Christmas cake. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, I've got a sweet berry in these. Right, so again. Okay, block coal at starting with. Okay. This one can be the rose bush one. Lilacs. This one can have actually then. This one. And golden apples. There we go. Let's keep it going. So we need two more golden apples and 3 more sweet berries, which we can fix something with. This big one should be one of the ones that's got like some blocks of diamond. that. That one's that. This one's gonna have gold all over the place. Wow, I didn't mean to be so geometric with that. So for gold. This one's one of the ones at the front. Is that it? I'm just line it with emeralds. That's this one. Get 4 emeralds. For gold. And so the fucking music disc to put in somewhere. Making a clock and get a music disc. Okay, so they can get the clock and the music disc. They can get a present. Just dress this up and the rest of these. Yeah. Oh, that's fancy. Yep. So we're going to drop both of these off. Accidental. And we needed 2 golden apples, 3 more sweet berries. What am I doing? Put those in there. And 2 golden apples. Okay. I think we're good. Looks like it's getting dark. Okay. What's we need in the room? Anything? I was thinking of putting like some smokers in there and having like a little bit of Christmas dinner in the oven, that kind of stuff, but it's all a bit ambitious. I think I'm quite happy with how this looks right now. Anyone that's coming into the house is likely to see this, maybe. You can see it from outside. As we go in, there's a sign. Let's tell people to go that way. And then they can see it through the window. They're like, ooh! And so they come in here, and they're like, oh, what's happened? And they're like, oh, there's music coming from underneath here. How did that happen? And then they're like, yay! And they go in and look at all the presents. This guy's got just coal. This person's got yummy food. They've got just lots of precious things. They've got flowers. They've got even more things. So they had scattered things, but they had lots of gold. They've got emeralds, just a chest of emeralds. Very boring present. That one's a chest with a chest in it, and that one's the music disc with the clock and some stuff. Okay, we're gonna sit around here and open the presents. Yeah, amazing. Okay, well, I'd say Christmas surprise is a success. All you need to do is put that sign there. Says something that beckon people. Yeah, signs. There we go, 2 signs will do. So something for when people come inside the house. Through to Christmas party. Go through to Christmas party. So people come in. What? Go through to Christmas party. This really ought to be like over here. It's tricky because people are going to look at that and think, oh, it goes downstairs. No. So there, if I put the sign over there too far, the sign like over here, it's going to be either in the way of the door or people won't see it. So I feel like it's got to be intrusive enough right there so people know. Do I leave like a little trail on the floor? Trail of redstone or something? So that people know where to go? Like follow the redstone line? I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yep. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That was terrible. I hope it won't sound like that when people come in for the very first time. It's even worse. It's getting worse. Here we go. Oh dear, do I need to put a sign here that says, if the song's out of tune, it's only because of lag. Like if it's out of tempo. It's not that I made it wrong. It's made correct. It just with lags. That's all. Go through to Christmas party. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all done, and I can still hear that moaning. So you know what that means. Time to go looking for why there are noises in the walls. And I suspect that we might have some sort of a cave through here. See this cobblestone? That suggests to me that's been placed by a player. Oh no! I wondered about that. I wondered whether it was in there. Oh, that is so embarrassing because that means it's my fault. Okay, so which step is it? It's this one, right here. Somehow he has spawned in here. Somewhere in here, it's dark enough to allow him to spawn, which I find absolutely incredible. So, in case you're unaware of what this is the redstone surgery. This is the exclusive ore gate that lets 2 levers work. This is connected to the lever behind there, which is behind the anvil. I should have seen this coming. Of course, this is exactly where the problem is. But where is he possibly spawned? It shouldn't be dark enough. I mean, it's hard to know when I actually have this blocked up. It cuts out all of the lights. But here, let me put this back. And I say let me put this back. Yeah, apparently he's spawned in there somehow. So just tucked away back behind there. I mean, that was easy, mystery solved. But what's all of this? Like this isn't me. See, this has got me curious now. And it just stops there. If someone's dug something else out here. Okay, well, it's going to be even more curious now if the next person to find this. Because it's going to be literally filled with cobblestone. Someone's going to think, oh wow, when they're digging into this wall next, look at all this cobblestone here. Someone must have closed up something in here. Must be something going on, something secret in here. Nope, it was just the old me looking for things that go bump in the night in the walls. Actually, I got some funny blocks in here. Let me bury the diorite. I need that strip to finish off the wall. Oh, let me know. Sorted. And with that, I think this session is done. We've been going 2.5 hours. I genuinely wasn't expecting to be at this long. And it is night time. And it's probably days everywhere. Oh, it's only just gotten there. So let's step outside. And, oh. Check on the shoe here. Yeah, that's nice. So I seriously doubt anyone's actually going to be on here in the next 2 days, the next 48 hours, because it's only between December 24th and 26th that the chests get retextured to be presents like this. But it's relative to your local computer time, not Minecraft server time or anything like that. So you can always have this effect happen by just changing the system clock on your computer. So the computer thinks it's Christmas, and when you log in, chests will look like that. So we can replicate that effect, like literally in 2-3 days time. That's just going to look like a bunch of ordinary chests. So let's just complete the effect by doing a quick walk in, see it for ourselves. Oh my, what's this? Go Throff to Christmas party. I don't mind if I do. Come in here. There's another sign. We wish you all, look at all those presents, wow. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, through we go. And look at that. Executed perfectly. I hope it's exactly like that when everyone comes in here for the first time. And look at that. Christmas tree, lights under the tree, presents. I don't think go through them more. We've looked at them all once. Presents everywhere. It's great. Places to sit and open your presents. And yep. Christmas room. Sorted. That's going to get everyone when they leave. And it plays again. Oh, boy. Okay, well, with that, I say we end the session there. I'm just taking a shortcut through to my treehouse. Since we don't take this way very often. That's the old-fashioned entrance. That's how we originally got in. And look at that, we've got a present of our own right next to our own bed. Okay, well, I think that's been a good productive session there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and for following along with that. I'm sure Steve has said this a couple of days ago when she last played, but I'll reiterate her comments once again. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a safe and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year. And we will probably see you all again in a couple of days once we get the other side of Christmas. Okay, thanks everyone. I'll catch you all in the next stream.